WWE's King of the Ring tournament is supposed to be one-way ticket to superstardom. It launched Stone Cold Steve Austin. It solidified Bret Hart. It made Triple H a main eventer. But for every legend it created, the crown left a trail of ruined momentum, killed careers, and some of the cringiest gimmicks in wrestling history. In WWE, there's a dark phenomenon known as the curse of the King of the Ring. And today we are breaking down how a literal piece of plastic managed to destroy some of your favorite superstars. So, how does the curse actually work? It usually happens when WWE Creative takes the word king way too literally. Instead of treating the tournament like a prestigious athletic achievement, WWE takes the winner and forces them into a mandatory starter pack. A cheap velvet robe, a plastic scepter, and a terrible fake British accent. Suddenly, a badass wrestler is turned into a cartoon character. Let's look at the worst victims of this curse. First up, Billy Gunn in 1999. As a member of the DX, Billy was insanely over. WWE decided to rocket strap him into the main event by giving him the crown. The problem? He immediately entered a feud with The Rock, who proceeded to deliver one of the most savage verbal burials in microphone history. Billy's singles momentum died right there, and he was sent straight back to the tag team division. Curse 1, Billy 0. Then we look at the absolute downfall of Sheamus in 2010. Before the tournament, Sheamus was booked as a terrifying, unstoppable Irish warrior who had already won the WWE Championship twice. He was a legitimate main event monster. But the moment he won the 2010 crown, everything collapsed. Saddled with a goofy green cape and a ridiculous crown, King Sheamus was immediately booked into the ground. He went on a massive, highly publicized losing streak, dropping matches to mid-card talent and comedy acts. The gimmick stripped away all his credibility, and it took him nearly a year to recover and rebuild his image as a serious threat. Next, we have Wade Barrett. In 2014, Barrett was absolute gold as Bad News Barrett, rising above a giant podium to insult the crowd. He was incredibly entertaining. So, what did WWE do? They made him win King of the Ring in 2015, stripped away his bad news persona, and turned him into King Barrett. He went from a top heel to losing comedy matches in a plastic crown, before eventually leaving the company entirely. In 2019, Baron Corbin became King Corbin, a character so tedious and overbearing it frustrated fans for nearly 2 years and dragged him completely out of the world title picture. By the time he finally lost the crown to Shinsuke Nakamura in 2021, the character had completely run its course and left Corbin's momentum in ruins. Even when a wrestler actually wanted the gimmick, the curse still found a way to strike. Take Xavier Woods in 2021. For years, Woods openly stated that winning King of the Ring was his ultimate childhood dream, even more than winning a world championship. Fans were genuinely thrilled when he defeated Finn Balor to achieve his dream. Woods gave it 100%, leaning heavily into the royal theatrics and a costume alongside Kofi Kingston. But Creative had absolutely no long-term plans for him. Within 3 months of winning, Woods suffered an injury, and when he returned to television, the King gimmick was completely dropped without explanation. The curse didn't give his dream run any time to breathe. Now, to be fair, the curse isn't completely foolproof. A select few geniuses took this goofy, literal king gimmick and turned into an absolute gold through sheer charisma. Most notably, King Booker in 2006. Booker T leaned so hard into ridiculousness, adopting a horrific, fluctuating royal accent and forcing everyone to kiss his feet, that it became one of the best characters of SmackDown era. Macho King Randy Savage did the exact same thing in the late 80s. But these guys are exceptions, not the rule. And even for a success story like Booker T, the crown couldn't save him from real world drama, leading to his sudden WWE exit in late 2007. Despite the gimmick being a massive hit, Booker was dealing with immense physical burnout from WWE's relentless road schedule. Things came to a head when his name was linked to the infamous signature pharmacy performance enhancing drug scandal. Vehemently maintaining his innocence and feeling scapegoated by a resulting 60-day suspension, a frustrated Booker T and his wife Sharmell chose to walk out and request their immediate release from the company altogether. To understand how the modern era fixed this, we had to look back at the early 2023. WWE officially announced they were bringing back the King of the Ring, dedicated premium live event in Saudi Arabia. Triple H was fully prepared to resurrect the tournament's legacy, but just weeks before the show, WWE abruptly changed their minds. They completely scrapped the King of the Ring plans for 2023 and rebranded the entire event to Night of Champions to focus on introducing the brand new World Heavyweight Championship. Fans wondered if WWE was simply terrified of the curse striking again. Fortunately, it was only delayed. The tournament structure was pushed back to May 2024. Enter Gunther. When the ring general won the 2024 King of the Ring tournament, he did something revolutionary. He looked at the cheesy robes, he looked at the plastic crown, and he said, "No thanks." Gunther maintained his brutal, no-nonsense persona. He treated the victory as a high-stakes athletic achievement, which earned him a World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. By treating the tournament with respect instead of turning into a comedy sketch, WWE might have finally put the curse to rest. The King of the Ring is a legendary concept, but history shows that wearing the crowns can be a dangerous game. Who do you think was the biggest victim of the King of the Ring curse? And do you think Gunther has officially broken it for good? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look back at wrestling history, hit that like button, subscribe for more wrestling deep dives, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.